Ciao a tutti, it's Laura in Italiano, and today we're taking a virtual tour of San Gimignano, the amazing, dramatic medieval hill town that is known as medieval Manhattan, which is a term that was coined by Rick Steves, the travel writer, because of all the towers and remains of medieval towers that exist in this town. Andiamo. So there's rolling hills and curvy roads getting to San Gimignano, and as you pass by, you're also on the Via Francigena. You are the Frankish Road, and you're absolutely surrounded by olive trees and vineyards. So getting there sometimes can be a little bit daunting. It is a hill town, and most of the gates, pedestrian areas, you have to be walking. So if you have, and a lot of steps, if you have any walking or mobility issues, you might want to keep that in mind because they do not allow you to park anywhere close. If you're being dropped off on a tour coach, you have to be dropped off and then walk up, and taxis are very, very hard to come by. So do keep that in mind. And there is a bit of an uphill, about a 20-30 minute uphill walk, about a 30% grade to get up to the two main squares of San Gimignano. I mentioned before about the towers. Now, at one time there were 77 towers in the Middle Ages in San Gimignano. The tallest tower is Torre Grossa, the one on the right, and you can actually pay a ticket in the Piazza del Duomo and climb up to the top. It's about 155 feet, so just keep that in mind. And that is, you can see the people up at the top of Torre Grossa for amazing views. So there are two main squares. When you get to the top, there's Piazza della Cisterna, which has a cistern right in the middle of it. And then right next to that is the Piazza del Duomo, which you find not only the main church or Duomo, but also going up to the Torre Grossa, which I just mentioned. Now, if you're standing facing the Duomo or the church, if you go around up to the right, you'd get to the area called the Fortress or Castello, where you have amazing views looking down. No charge to get up there. I just happened to be there one time on a day they were having a medieval festa, so I really highly enjoyed it. Some of these are in black and white because it just seems so suited, and I love days like this, festa days, because you can really imagine what life would have been like back in the Middle Ages. So on a festa day like this, they have archery competitions, all kinds of races, and flag throwing. So, and everyone in the medieval costumes, which is just absolutely wonderful. But even if they're not, if you don't happen to be in San Gimignano on a festa day, I highly recommend going up to, again, the Fortezza or the Castello. Take a picnic lunch, so you can go to one of the many places in town and get focaccia or slice of pizza or a panino or a porchetta and even a bottle of wine, and have them cork it for you, and they'll give you a couple of plastic glasses. It's about a 20-minute walk from the Piazza del Duomo. Again, a little bit more uphill and a few steps involved, but absolutely stunning. Again, you're afforded with 360-degree views, and it's free of charge. Sometimes music up there as well. So there's all kinds of trattorias that focus on a very medieval theme, kind of Gothic. Just keep in mind that most of them don't open until 12:15 or 12:30. And as you walk down from the two main squares, you're going to come onto all kinds of side streets where it's less crowded. And if you've enjoyed this virtual tour of San Gimignano, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be coming at you again soon with another virtual tour or an Italian lesson. Grazie, ciao ciao.